15 matches were played today in match day 2 of the Europa League. We have highlights of the clash between AS Roma and HJK. Oh, well, Manchester United rather. Manchester United away in Moldova to FC Sheriff.
Bruno Fernandes, Eriksson. There's the switch. Here's Sancho. 1-0. Very nicely taken by Jadon Sancho. And that first goal has the promise of a few more to come yet. Sancho. Kiki out, McTominay's onto it. Bruno Fernandes, Dalot, and he's claiming a trip there from the fullback Patrick Capozzo. Another ground for Cristiano Ronaldo to score a goal at. And Ronaldo puts it straight down the middle with feeling. But now there's a little bit of wriggle room for Erik ten Hag's team. And no matter how many years you've played, Anthony, I think he'd love to get involved in the game a whole lot more than he has been. Dalot pulled into Bruno Fernandes and stopped by the left leg of Maxim Koval. Eriksson right across, and the bounce of the ball takes it away from Ronaldo, who is close to it. I suppose Sanchez particularly happy with being delegated that job, and it's Pernambuco gets it through, and De Gea was ready. The Manchester United wall wasn't set. All eyes on Cedric Badolo, and Pernambuco snuck up.
Sheriff Tiraspol playing away from their home stadium, Alliance, because it is too close to the war zone between Ukraine and Russia, and so they had to play. There were only 8,800 fans. This is probably the smallest crowd Cristiano Ronaldo has ever played in front of. And the fans there, they didn't come to see Sheriff, even though they were the home team. Most of them came to see Manchester United.
Yeah, and the fact is that although Thursday football is scoffed at with big teams like Manchester United, these are important fixtures for Man United. They're in a rebuilding phase. Strategically, Ten Hag needs to get his chemistry right and get his team on the upgrade, and these are important fixtures for Old Trafford's team.
Absolutely. So, all right, let's take another game. This one now between AS Roma and HJK.
Given away rather cheaply on that occasion, and Belotti was steaming through, and the referee isn't happy about the challenge that was inflicted upon him. He was the last man. There wasn't any other defenders. Did he foul to play the ball? And was the next obvious action going to be an opportunity on goal? If that was the case, is that a red card? And the referee, Radu Petrescu, has seen the incident again, and he has changed his mind. It's going to be a red card. Pellegrini waiting in the centre, drifts to the left, Dybala, what an impact! Pellegrini made a little dart to the left-hand side, picked up that ball which he sent back to Dybala. And they come forward again, Zaniolo, Belotti and Pellegrini are there too. It's aiming towards Belotti, it's smuggled in. And I'm not entirely sure who got the final touch, but Pellegrini will claim the applause. Started by Matic, the run by Zaniolo. He kept hold of the ball really well, and at the moment where you think it gets a little bit too congested, he just opens it up again with that little body swerve. Zaniolo, Belotti, there's his first goal in Roma colours. Patient, slow build-up, and then an injection of creativity from Zaniolo. Belotti positioned in the perfect poacher's place. And he popped it in for 3-0. Patricio just scooted over his head. And there is the final whistle from the referee. Normal service resumes. Defeat to Ludogrets on opening night was a real shock, but this was an emphatic response in the end.
Yep, so beaten on match day 1, Roma were, but they were on winning streak earlier today. All right, let's go through the full results from match day 2. Bodo Glimt, they beat FC Zurich 2-1. Bodo Glimt, the home team. Dinamo Kiev were beaten 1-0 at home by AEK Larnaca. Then Rennes and Fenerbahce, they shared 4 goals, 2-2 that game finished. Real Betis Lens, they beat Ludogrets 3-2. Significant for the fact that 41-year-old Joaquin Sanchez, the Real Betis legend, he's a club legend.
Yes.
He scored today. He scored their second goal at 41 years old. So he was the oldest man to actually find the net today, not Cristiano Ronaldo at 8:37. Joaquin's goal, good enough to help Real Betis beat Ludogrets 3-2. Then Roma confirming they beat HJK Helsinki 3-0. Then SC Braga, they beat Union Berlin, the league leaders in Germany, the Bundesliga leaders, Union Berlin, beaten on the road 1-0 by Braga. Then Union Saint-Gilloise, the Belgium team, they beat Malmo 3-2. Then FC Sheriff going down 2-0 at home to Manchester United. And the other game in the group, Real Sociedad, that team had beat Manchester United on match day 1. They continued on their winning run. They beat Omonia Nicosia 2-1. Then FC Midtjylland, this was the result of the day. FC Midtjylland, they beat Lazio 5-1. 5-1, the Italian team beaten. Then Feyenoord in the same group, they went better than Midtjylland. They beat Sturm Graz 6-0. So Feyenoord beating Sturm Graz 6-0. And in the other game from the group, Midtjylland beating Lazio 5-1. In Group G, Olympiacos, they were beaten 3-0 at home by the German side Freiburg. Olympiacos beaten in Greece 3-0 by Freiburg. Then in the other group game, Karabag, they beat Nantes 3-0. In Group H, Monaco beaten at home 1-0 by the Hungarian team Ferencváros, and Trabzonspor beating Crvena Zvezda or Red Star Belgrade 2-1. So that was the last result. Group H, Monaco losing at home to Ferencváros, and Trabzonspor beating Crvena Zvezda 2-1.